Welcome to Republic DAO. In today's video, we'll be delving into Vitalik Buterin's incredible journey in creating Ethereum, along with his other remarkable endeavors and achievements. The birth of Ethereum. In late 2013, Vitalik Buterin described his idea in a white paper, which he sent out to a few of his friends who shared it even more. As a result, about 30 people reached out to Vitalik to discuss the concept. Initially, the idea behind Ethereum was still very much about digital currency. Over time, however, the vision changed, and by the end of January 2014, the team had realized that it's relatively easy to create decentralized file storage, and concepts like name registry can be brought to life with just a couple of lines of codes. The project was publicly announced in January 2014 with the core team consisting of Vitalik Buterin, Mihai Alice, Anthony DiIulio, Charles Hoskinson, Joe Lubin, and Gavin Wood. Buterin also presented Ethereum on stage at Bitcoin Miami. A few months later, the team decided to ICO Ether, the native coin of Ethereum, to fund development. Around the same time, Vitalik himself received the Thiel Fellowship grant of $100,000. The team raised over 31,000 Bitcoin from the sale of ETH, around $18 million at the time. The Ethereum team established Ethereum Foundation, a non-profit organization based in Switzerland, tasked with overseeing Ethereum's open-source software development. Despite some turbulence, Ethereum's crowdfunding turned out to be quite successful. Overall, Ethereum's design is meant to adhere to several principles, including simplicity, universality, modularity, agility, non-discrimination, and non-censorship. The Ethereum network regularly undergoes upgrades to improve its underlying architecture, such as London and Berlin upgrades and the upcoming Shanghai hard fork. These upgrades bring together several network changes to continue Ethereum's natural progression. Accomplishments and philanthropy. When investigating the who is Vitalik Buterin subject, we mustn't leave out his philanthropic endeavors and other accomplishments. Besides Thiel Fellowship in 2014, he also snagged the World Technology Network Prize for IT software in that same year, defeating Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook, now Meta, for the honor. In 2016, Vitalik made the Forbes 40 Under 40 list. He also served on the editorial board of Ledger, a scholarly journal that publishes original research articles on blockchain technology. In June 2017, Vitalik met with Russian President Vladimir Putin at St. Petersburg International Economic Forum to consider the economic relevance of Ethereum to his native country. A donation of $763,970 worth of ETH was made to the Machine Intelligence Research Institute. In 2018, Buterin made the Forbes 30 Under 30 list. Furthermore, the University of Basel's Faculty of Business and Economics awarded him an honorary doctorate. During this time, Vitalik's father suggested in an article from The New Yorker that Vitalik preferred focusing on research instead of playing the role of the blockchain philosopher king. He also made a donation of $2.4 million worth of ETH to Sense Research Foundation in supporting the research of human life extension and rejuvenation biotechnologies. In 2019, he collaborated with Zoe Hitzig, a Harvard PhD student, to publish a paper called A Flexible Design for Funding Public Goods. The document lays out a method for using quadratic voting to implement the optimal provision of public goods. In 2020, a donation of $50,000 to Sense Research Foundation was made for the funding of research focusing to combat aging. In 2021, donations included $1.14 billion in Shiba coins to India's Crypto COVID Relief Fund and $336 million worth of Elon tokens to Methuselah Foundation for Extending Human Life. On February 24, 2022, Vitalik tweeted his disapproval of the Russian decision to invade Ukraine. And that's all for today. Subscribe for Part 3, The Secrets to Buterin's Success. Stay tuned for the next one. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers!